Welcome back to the Frame Shift. Today we're diving into one of the most charming and peaceful aesthetics to emerge in recent years, cottagecore. This aesthetic celebrates the beauty of rural life, nature, and simplicity, offering an escape from the fast-paced modern world. Whether it's cozy, floral dresses, slow-paced living, or simply a longing for a simpler time, cottagecore has captured the hearts of many. But it's not just about pretty pictures. It's an entire movement that reflects our desire to reconnect with nature, embrace sustainability, and escape the pressures of modern society. In this video, we'll explore its origins, how it gained popularity, and how it continues to influence fashion, home decor, and social media. The roots of cottagecore actually go much deeper than just Instagram photos of flowers and homemade bread. To truly understand its origins, we need to take a step back and look at the history of pastoral literature and art. Cottagecore is heavily inspired by works like The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett and Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, where rural life is romanticized and idealized. In these stories, nature is a sanctuary, a place of peace and solace where characters can escape the hardships of life. The aesthetic draws heavily on the ideals of the English countryside, with its rolling hills, thatched cottages, and deep connection to the earth. Cottagecore is not just about a nostalgic longing for a simpler time. It's a form of escapism into a world where nature reigns and life is slow, intentional, and unhurried. This idealization of the countryside isn't new. Throughout history, rural life has been romanticized as a space of tranquility, untouched by the chaos of industrialized society. However, it's only in recent years that the aesthetic has found its place in the modern world, particularly as people started seeking a more meaningful connection to nature and authenticity in a world that often feels disconnected. So how did cottagecore go from a niche aesthetic to a global trend? The COVID-19 pandemic played a crucial role in bringing this aesthetic into the mainstream. As the world went into lockdown, people found themselves stuck at home, isolated, and with more time to reflect and slow down. The pandemic created a sense of uncertainty and stress, and many turned to the peaceful, nostalgic imagery of cottagecore as a form of escapism. During this time, people were drawn to activities that allowed them to reconnect with nature and create a calming, cozy environment at home. Gardening, baking, and crafting became more than just pastimes. They were therapeutic. The simple act of planting flowers or baking bread allowed people to find comfort in a world that felt chaotic and unpredictable. Social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok were flooded with content showcasing homemade bread, flowers, vintage-style outfits, and DIY crafts. Cottagecore became a way to reclaim a sense of control and comfort by embracing a life that felt more grounded and peaceful. The pandemic also highlighted the desire for self-sufficiency. Many people started learning how to bake, grow their own food, or make homemade jams, things that were often overlooked in our fast-paced modern lives. Social media creators embraced this lifestyle and began to share their cottagecore-inspired routines, creating a sense of community as others sought the same sense of calm. It wasn't just about the aesthetic. It was about creating a lifestyle that felt authentic and connected to simpler pleasures. Now let's break down some of the key elements of cottagecore fashion and lifestyle. When it comes to fashion, think pastel dresses, oversized cardigans, vintage-inspired accessories, and a gentle feminine aesthetic. Floral patterns, lace, and soft fabrics like cotton and linen are staples of the style. The key to cottagecore fashion is capturing that effortless, romantic vibe. Think of an idyllic countryside picnic or a walk through a meadow filled with wildflowers. But cottagecore fashion isn't just about looking pretty, it's about capturing the essence of a slow, mindful lifestyle. The clothes are often handmade or vintage, emphasizing sustainability and a return to simpler times. The aesthetic encourages people to embrace femininity in its most natural form, with loose, flowing dresses that evoke a sense of freedom and whimsy. But cottagecore isn't just about what we wear, It's about how we live. At its core, cottagecore's lifestyle is about creating a deep connection with the land and the home. Baking bread, making jams, and growing your own vegetables became more than just hobbies. They were a form of self-expression and mindfulness. The act of baking sourdough or harvesting herbs from your garden became a way to slow down and savor the moment. In addition, many cottagecore enthusiasts embrace sustainability, using eco-friendly materials, supporting local farmers, and rejecting the fast fashion cycle. It's about creating a lifestyle that feels authentic, intentional, and rooted in the principles of sustainability and self-sufficiency. People started making their own soaps, candles, and even home decor, showcasing their creativity and connection to the natural world. So, what's next for cottagecore? Will this trend stay popular, evolve, or fade away? As people continue to seek comfort, sustainability, and a deeper connection to nature, it's likely that elements of cottagecore will remain a part of modern culture. The values of slow living, sustainability, and mindfulness are becoming more relevant than ever, especially as people grow more conscious of the environment and the impact of consumerism on the planet. Cottagecore has tapped into the desire for a more meaningful life, one that embraces simplicity and mindfulness over materialism and fast-paced living. As more people turn to sustainable practices, support small businesses, and seek to live in harmony with nature, cottagecore's influence may continue to evolve. Whether it remains a full-fledged trend or simply becomes a more integrated lifestyle, its values are likely to remain. It's also important to note that the cottagecore movement is not just a trend, it's a response to modern challenges. In a world where technology, consumerism, and environmental degradation are constant concerns, cottagecore offers a peaceful, sustainable alternative. Its focus on self-sufficiency, eco-consciousness, and mindfulness has resonated with many, and it's likely that as more people seek to live with intention and purpose, cottagecore will continue to inspire future generations. That's it for today's deep dive into the rise of cottagecore. From its origins in pastoral literature to its pandemic-era boost, this aesthetic has grown into a lifestyle that emphasizes simplicity, sustainability, and nature. Whether you're drawn to its fashion, its lifestyle, or its deeper values of slow living and sustainability, cottagecore has certainly left its mark on modern culture. What do you think? Will cottagecore continue to thrive, or will it fade as trends evolve? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos on pop culture trends, aesthetics, and the ever-changing world of modern life. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching The Frame Shift. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out our next video on another exciting cultural trend. Stay tuned.